Hey everyone, I'm Ultraviolent 4 and welcome to what should be the last episode of Troll Chaos Night. One way or the other, I think we're probably getting it done this one. Come a long way, we've come all the way to Vaults 5. We've done most of our trip around the outside, so we're pretty settled here. I don't want to say that getting the rune here is a formality because there's still a lot that we haven't fought yet, but feeling pretty confident at least about getting into Zot. And from there, Zom only knows. Speaking of Zom, he gave us this Staff of Earth right near the end of the last episode. It's not the giant spike club of chaos that we've been after this whole time, but it is something. It's going to help us destroy walls with LRD later on once we go into Zot. Alright, so what are we doing? We're currently training up for Summon Mana Viper. We're a little bit drained at the moment, but it's at 17%, so I think we're probably going to need to train a little bit more summonings and hexes just to get that a bit more reliable. And then for the rest of the game, to finish it off, we'll just be training fighting, armor, and I'd like to turn throwing back on. Because our large rocks, we throw them at 1.6. That made a loud noise. Is that our throwing that's making the noise? Or surely it is. It's not the rock banging into the metal wall. No, crawls are not that sophisticated. Alright, what else? I think, yeah, okay, so a few things. We have a trove that's looking for a +6 Demon Blade. And we are currently carrying around a +5 Demon Blade. So if we can find one more scroll, we can get into the trove. If we can get into the trove, then there's a scroll of acquirement sitting around that I'm then happy to read. So a lot is contingent on one more enchant weapon scroll. Also near the end we found, I didn't pick it up, but we found one. Somewhere here. There. Well, there's a new amulet there. An amulet of rage, okay. No, we don't want that. Not the brilliance. My pack is full. I was trying to get rid of the... this is annoying. I wanted to get rid of this ancient robe, but we weren't actually wearing it. So the point I'm trying to make is that somewhere around is a new scroll of brand weapon. So we've also got the decision potentially of rebranding our giant spiked club. Flaming's pretty good. I think I'm happy to stay with that, but maybe we'll wait and see what's in the trove. Because if the trove is a weapon trove and it gives us a whole bunch of giant spiked clubs, then we may as well just brand weapon one of them. But when we've only got one, I don't want to risk getting protection, or even venom would be not so good at this stage of the game. Alright, so fingers crossed there's an enchant weapon somewhere. Let's see, can we drop something? I think the +5 Ring of Evasion, I don't think we're ever going to use again. It's never going to be as good as +5 AC, or +8 AC. And then the MR ring, MP +9 ring, we pretty much need. Yep. And then the Curse Ring of the Circus Animal is because it's a Seat Invis ring. That's why we're carrying that. Although in saying that, I think, I don't know, we've got so many mutations here it's hard to keep track. But I think we can see Invis. Supernaturally acute eyesight, we can. Alright, so don't have to worry about that. All the same, I think I want to put this on and just uncurse it. If by some crazy series of events we have to put that C Invis ring on, and then we need to take it off, and that one turn where we have to uncurse it, we end up dying. That would be very unlikely, but also extremely sad. So we'll just uncurse it now. Imagine the horror of that death. He has a demon trident of flaming. It's not something you normally see on a Yakto. This character has so many large rocks, it's insane. You have 143 of the things. And we're not even an Okawaru character. Or a Trog for that matter. Both of which are ammunition gifting gods. Alright, so we got our hexes to 8. We're not drained, so we can get a proper indication. Summon Mana Viper is 14%. It's yellow. I think I'd like it just to be a little bit lower. So let's take our hexes and our summonings to 9. Okay, and then I'll be happy with that no matter where that actually is. Yep. Okay, fine. That's quite a lot of experience just to do that because it's a -4 and a -3 aptitude. Maybe this is a manual though. A manual of throwing. Wow, okay, that's perfect. Okay, well, we definitely want that. That's going to be for as soon as we get our thing done. So the brand weapon scroll, we can just drop it. Can we? Yeah, we can drop it. We can come back to it if we have a reason for it. And we'll also drop the potions of lignification. At this stage, it probably would actually lower our defenses. So we've got 38 AC right now. Lig, we're going for a ride. Okay, he doesn't want us to test the Lig. Oh god, what am I doing? I tried to put the spire behind us, between us and the stone giant, so we'd stop getting hit by large rocks. But I put it in front of us. That's a crystal spear. It's alright, we've got troll HP. We can take, what, 3 of those? Not quite, but more than 2. Let's go back. I do want to test this league, just for science. Even just for future runs, just to know. Takes us to 40 AC. So we get 2 AC at the cost of losing all of our evasion, the ability to move, teleport, or blink. I'm going to say there's very little reason we would want Leak. The only one would be potentially to get Torment immunity. But even then, I'd rather just run away from a Tormentor. Alright, so I'm feeling pretty confident about this character, so I'm just hitting Auto Explore. But if you're having a hard time in Vaults, what you want to be doing is approaching these middle bits from the outside, going in, and then coming back out, rather than heading anywhere towards the middle. Because when you're in the middle, you can have monsters coming at you from all the chambers. No spells from that book. Where's the enchant weapon scroll? If we do all of Vaults and there's no enchant weapon scroll, I'm going to be so sad. I'm actually probably going to take us to Abyss if that happens. What do we pick up? An artifact ring. We don't really care about those things. We already have triple RC just from our mutations. Okay. That was a shapeshifter. I got really afraid when it became a caustic strike there. There really is no enchant weapon. Magic mapping? Nope. There is no enchant weapon scroll. Alright, well, we're going to the Abyss. Let's go get a 4th rune. I want to know, for the fact that we're so close to getting into that treasure trove, I want to know. Because we might be seeing things here in the Abyss that we want to pick up, I want to make some space. We don't need the Demon Blade in there. We're not going to need the Staff of Earth. We almost certainly won't need the Resist Corrosion Ring either. Okay, so that makes a bit of space. We've got Appetition in the Abyss, so we can snap up any items that we see as we're running around. Okay, so secret to the Abyss, keep regen up whenever you're hurt. If you ever see anything dangerous, just teleport. Let's go deeper. That's a Profane Servitor. And that's also a Entropy Weaver. I was hoping we could just passage up to the downstairs, but not to be. Alright, well here comes the profane servitor. I listed him... Oh wow. Okay. Someone just decided to torment us. Yeah, in the last episode, or 2 episodes ago, there was a comment asking people what their favourite monster in the game was. I said for regular monsters, I think my favourite is the profane servitor. They're super cool. Not only do they look amazing, their whole Umbra thing is really interesting. We're actually just dying to him. Alright, good. Let's get back in the hallway. Let's keep regen up. The only reason this is really scary is because Zom decided to torment us. Otherwise, this would have just been fine. Alright, let's keep regen up. Let's go downstairs. Wonder if we should train some charms and try to get deflect missiles. Maybe. We'll see. One thing at a time. Let's get Summon Mana Viper going, and then we can think about it. While we're sick, we're not regenning, but that's okay because we're also not harmed right now. I just cast the regen spell as I say we're not regenning. The things I do sometimes. Ultra just does the darndest things. You've gotten too confident for yourself. He just tormented us again. That is not fair. We're going to leave because I don't want to be in there with only half HP. I mean, we're not specifically looking for the rune, so there's some argument to be made that we could just run around on Abyss 1, but I don't know. Let's see if we can find it. We've already done 3 runes. We're pretty strong. We're troll. We pushed through all our weak troll early game with getting the giant spike club online. So at this point, we've got really fast regen. We're mutated to regen even faster. We've got a giant spike club. We've got really high amounts of HP. So I'm not too worried about being here in the Abyss. We want to focus the Starcoast masses though. You really don't ever want them to get out of hand. Why can't we cast regen? There we go. I do not want to be getting mutated by Necrosex though. So I'm just going to portal projectile large rocks at them, step behind our skeleton. We can do a similar thing with Spire. But yeah, we don't want to mess up this mutation list. Reach level 26. Let's keep regen up even though we were sick. I don't really want to go down. We'll just stay on Abyss 3, will we? These kobolds, I don't know of any Abyss ending vault that has a bunch of kobolds, but it's a strange pack just to see wandering around in the Abyss. Okay, it looks like maybe it was. Alright. As in, it was just a random thing. We do not want to be getting tormented, so let's see if we can pass wall this way. We can indeed. Get away from that tormentor. We had skeletons with us, so the thing about tormentors, they can't see invis, which is fine. They won't torment you if they can't see you. But if you have allies with you who they can see, you will get tormented. Although skeletons are immune to torment, so maybe they wouldn't in that case, I don't know. Anyway, summonings to 9. We'll soon have hexes to 9. Summon Mana Viper will still be yellow, but not a huge deal. 11% to fail is just fine, I think. Where are all our enchant weapon scrolls? Are we gonna do... Is this gonna be a 15 rune game where we're just looking for enchant weapon scrolls? I shouldn't say that. You 15 rune fanatics will get excited. Although, I will say that I am going to do a 15 rune run next. So if you're one of those people, next run after this one. Okay, suffused with distortional energy, you feel a little healthier, so now our body only sometimes deteriorates. You feel less cold resistant, that's okay, we still have 2 pips of it. And that was it, just those 2. Why is there silence? Was that a silent spectre? There's a silent spectre running around. Let's go get her, just in case we want to cast spells. And no, that's still not a rune. Oh, okay, that's really good. So he mutated us, and you got there the message, you feel strange for a moment. The reason for that is that our list is probably already full. So it's kind of like a sneaky way, well not sneaky, but an interesting way to get mutation resistance is to have a full list already. Because he probably tried to give us something that wasn't here, and it just didn't fit, so we didn't get mutated. Let's portal projectile him. Do we one-shot him? Wow, we did. Large rocks are great. Alright, we got our spells up. So let's turn throwing on. Let's focus it while we've got a manual. That's a Hellion. Let's portal projectile him. He's extremely dangerous because he is going to cast damnation. Seemed like a lot of enemies in here, but this isn't actually a rune vault. That's an ancient lich. Alright, so we just trained for summon Mana Viper for this very reason. They're going to start hitting him with anti-magic, and then that's going to stop him from casting spells. Not all the time, so it gives enemies a chance to fail their spells, so they still can, but for a dangerous spellcaster, like an Ancient Lich or an Orb of Fire, really lowers how dangerous they are. This room is really long and symmetrical, but not a rune vault. This is a rune vault though. Here's our rune tile, so this one here. I usually say teal. I've never had anyone give me a better suggestion than teal. Or aquamarine maybe. Let's try to get out of the chaos clouds. We're not going to be able to. Yeah, we just got invis and berserked. The reason you don't want to be in the chaos clouds is that you can get paralyzed in them. Much like when you're fighting hornets. There's our rune. We can port it to us. So there you go. 4th rune. Still no enchant weapon scroll though. And now we're more significantly rotted, so we're missing 3 HP. Yeah, I'll quaff a curing for 3 HP. Maybe I lied, maybe this isn't actually the final Troll Chaos Knight one. Let's go downstairs. Well, there's a heal wounds, not quite what I was looking for. Alright, let's leave. So we just got the Abyss rune without finding another enchant weapon scroll. Man, maybe we'll go to Crypt. How about that? And then I guess if we can't find one in Crypt, we'll go to Slime and we'll get a 5th rune. We have no RN in Crypt, so that's not ideal. Alright, more blinking scrolls. Okay, again, not too afraid of anything in here by this stage. We've got... How many runes do we have? 4 runes now. Oh dear, don't do that, Zom. Maybe I should be afraid of things in here. Alright, yep. We fought 1 Ancient Lich already, so that's You can see ancient liches in here. It's one reason that you typically don't do crypt in a 3-rune game. Also, really afraid of those guys. I just realized we have no RN and Cursed Skulls are going to destroy us with Torment. So let's portal projectile and then let's throw large rocks at him. Yeah, okay, alright. Should be afraid in here. Change my mind, I am afraid of crypt. I'm afraid of crypt. We're tormented, here's a flayed ghost. Let's use our scroll of blinking, we're going to blink down. We're being chased down by ghouls. Alright. I think we're okay. Maybe we're not. Anyway, there another very good reason that you don't typically want to do crypt, or at least why I don't, in a 3-rune game. Cursed Skulls, terrifying. Terrifying, terrifying, terrifying. They're really fast as well, so they torment you, but unlike Cursed Skulls, Cursed Toes that you see in Zot, who are slow, you cannot run from Cursed Skulls because they are fast. It's just funny how debated we got. I was so excited when we got the +5 Demon Blade, because I didn't think there was any chance we were getting into that trove. And then we got the +5 and it was like, yeah, it's happening. It's great. We just need one enchant weapon scroll. Turns out there aren't any in the game. Debated hard. Okay, we've got to be really afraid anytime you have a Phantasmal Warrior at the same time as a Vampire Knight. So much so that I think I'm going to start portal projectiling the Phantasmal Warrior. No, or we can maybe kill the Vampire. Okay, good. The reason for that is that Phantasmal Warriors will halve your MR. And when you have halved MR, Vampire Knights will paralyze you. Many a player who has underestimated that interaction has died. I promise you. Because it happens so quickly. You're fighting and then all of a sudden, oh, paralyzed, oh, dead. RIP. Alright. No enchant weapon scrolls on Crypt 1. Crypt 2, let's go. There's Mara. He's got a Demon Whip. Damn, I thought... My immediate thought was, oh, maybe he's got a Demon Whip blade. In some ways, Mara is just as dangerous as earlier in the game, because Mara can copy us. And our copy of ourselves is always going to be powerful. Let's go up so we don't have the Phantasmal Warrior at the same time. But so it's okay. We lived against Mara. If you're at stairs, it's usually okay, because the copies can't follow you up. Where are these enchant weapon scrolls? I haven't just turned them off on auto pickup, right? Is that what's happening here? No, I haven't. Cursed Skull again. Well, we may as well... Oh god, it hurts so much. We might need a teleport here. Let's portal projectile. We'll see if we can just blow him up. Okay, we can. We're all good. We've got 156 HP, but you need to be afraid of ancient champions. They can have haste and iron shot. And as we all know, iron shot really hurts. Max damage ancient champion is iron shot is 3d26, which is 78. So it's not as high as, say, an ancient lich or something like that, but you still need to respect it. especially if they're hasted, because they might nail you with 2 of them. Here's Sajobo, the queen of the Tengu. Some paralyzed one. Oh, okay, so we got a Hydra. Maybe we can try to fight Sajobu. It's probably not wise. You don't really want to fight her at the same time as her Tengu friends. In fact, you don't really want to fight her on her own at all. Especially if you don't have RLX, it's suicidal. But she's really dangerous because she has a super broken combo. She can summon air elementals, okay? The air elementals then make the little cyclone thing that makes you fly. When you are flying, Sajobu can airstrike you, and because you're flying, you take 150% damage. It's pretty OP, so you need to watch out for that interaction. Alright, here it comes. We've got the air elementals. If we start flying, I'm gonna probably blink away, but we didn't. Alright. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. Just on her own with that, it really hurts. Because her airstrike is 50 damage. If you're flying, it can be 75 damage. So you're taking damage from the whirlwind itself while taking 75 damage a turn from airstrike. It hurts. You regain control of your magic, which is a good thing. You feel clumsy, you feel healthier. So we now have a purely good list. There are no bad mutations at all. Nice work, Zom. Getting control of our magic lowers all our failure rates. Our Mana Viper comes down to 6. That's actually quite a good thing for us. It was up around 11 before. Alright, good. That's great. Where are all the enchant weapons scrolls? I don't know. I didn't realize what I was committing to when I said we'd keep doing more runes until we find one. Okay. No enchant weapon scrolls on Crypt 1 or Crypt 2. And what's so amazing about this is actually that these 6 on our Giant Spike Club are the only 6 that we found in our whole game. So even doing these extra runes and the Crypt, we have not found enough enchant weapon scrolls to get a fully enchanted weapon. And this is our only weapon. It's not like we enchanted one before and now we switched to a second one. No, this is it. Let's magic map. This is a really cool map. This skull. If there's no enchant weapon scroll here, I don't know what I'm going to do. We're going to go do slime, I guess. But I mean that I might cry. There was a few days ago, in fact, there was a thread on Reddit. Someone had asked for advice, I think on an ogre character. Maybe. Anyway, the point is, there was discussion about giant spike clubs, and one person who is, you feel less repulsive. You feel conductive. No, we lost our RLX. Your thinking seems confused. Okay, so we just lost our innate evasion, our RLX, and our clarity. Do we have another means of getting RLX? No, we don't, except the stuff of air. Okay, well that might be, in that case, what we're going to acquire eventually. Jewelry and try to get RLX. Okay, but anyway, so this player who's extremely experienced, has hundreds of wins, was basically saying that on ogres, even still, you should always use giant clubs. You should never use a shield, always giant clubs. And one of the reasons he gave is that because you're always going to find a giant club early in the game and a giant spike club, you can just use all your enchant weapon scrolls on that one weapon, so you're guaranteed to get a fully enchanted one. Well, here I am. Where's our fully enchanted weapon? Anyway, I don't know. I think it's funny how people still want to do the thinking is still always just ogre giant club, but we don't live in the ogre giant club world anymore. Because then another person, a separate person, was comparing the giant clubs to using one-handed weapons on an ogre. But for the one-handed weapon, that person was comparing it to the maces and flails. So the Evening Star, the Demon Whip, etc. And I said, if you're going to compare for an ogre double-handed, or so giant clubs to one-handed weapons, it makes much more sense to compare them to polearms, because if you're using a one-handed weapon on an ogre, why wouldn't you go for the weapon type that you have a better aptitude with, and that is more synergistic with spells such as Spectral Weapon and so on? I don't know. Okay, still no enchant weapon. That's a lot of vampires. I didn't realize I was backing us into a dead end room though. It's my bad. We reached level 27. Do we need more int? Now that our spells just became easier to cast, we kind of can cast everything. But what else will we do? Dex? Yeah, we'll go Dex. There you go. We got one evasion out of it. Not horrible. New digging wand. Still no enchant weapon scrolls. And just also, while I'm still on the subject of ranting about ogres, I still have not finished writing up my thoughts. I'm in the middle of it. It's kind of difficult because it's not... So the things that I've written for Crawl so far have just been guides, where I'm basically just dumping all my Crawl knowledge. This is a bit more difficult because it's more like an opinion piece or like an essay or something. And I'm not so practiced at writing those. I mean, I've written plenty of essays in my time, but I've never written one about Crawl. And not for the public anyway. Alright, let's see if we can yell that profane servitor out. Nope. We should just do the portal projectile anyway. Because even though we had direct line of fire to that guy or whatever he's called, Flayed Ghost, our shots are still much more accurate when we've got portal projectile. Enchant weapon scroll? No. Really? Oh no, we found one! Okay, great. Alright, so that means we're getting into the trove. At this point we may as well just finish off Crypt. We're almost done with it anyway. There's Jory. Gotta be afraid of him always. He's a crystal spear guy, so you've always got to respect him. Fortunately, we're carrying around Scrolls of Silence. Jory is a really good reason for that. He's much less dangerous when he can't cast spells, so if we get nailed here for a 120 damage crystal spear, we didn't, but if we did, we'd then read a Scroll of Silence, and then he wouldn't be able to do any more. Oh god, that's a cursed skull that's coming. Let's immediately get portal projectile up, so as soon as we see him we can start hitting him. Yep, okay. I think we need a panic here. So we've got Hasted Ancient Champion. He could have Iron Shot, and we could get Tormented again. So we drop to 60 HP, which would be in lethal range of an Iron Shot. He's Hasted, he could Iron Shot us twice. Alright, so we're going to use a Scroll of Blinking. Just to get away from them, we're going to now read a Teleport Scroll. See, we got Tormented again. I'm going to blink inside because I was going to say, I think we're out of range of an Iron Shot, but he might have Bolt of Draining. And with only 65 HP, and consider that we could get Tormented again, we don't have any RN. I think even a Bolt of Draining could have killed us there. Oh man, you're brutal. You can't open doors. Pro tip. Alright, let's regen first. Let's do Portal Projectile. Where are you? you're hiding. Maybe we should leave. Cursed skulls are no joke. I don't mind just using all our blinking scrolls because once we go into Zot, they'll no longer be controlled. Oh, he's right there. I missed it. Alright, well let's put a projectile. While it's just him, we might be okay. Especially with all that temporary aid. So none of his summons can get on top of us. Oh nice, okay, Cursed Skull died. Let's go back and regen before the profane servitor turns up. Artifact ring, Aralek, no. An RN ring though. Okay, we can carry that. Say we end up fighting a bunch of shadow dragons at once. Good to be able to at least get RN. Something appears at our feet. Is that the giant club of chaos? No, it was just more gold. And we have 3,000 gold, so we can afford that other acquirement scroll too. So we're about to get... oh, we've got heaps of stuff. An RF ring, don't care about that. That's a bad Gourmand amulet. This is a RF RN int plus 2 ring. That's better than the other RN ring. Is it? No, we've already got max RF, so we don't care about int. I guess the extra dex is probably better. And this ring is plus 2 int. Okay, don't really care. Alright, we're about to get a lot of loot. We've got 2 acquirement scrolls coming and a trove. I shouldn't say that because it's all going to be bad. Alright, let's go get our Demon Blade. Alright, Demon Blade. We'll pick up the Staff of Earth so I don't forget it. Enchant weapon. Make sure I do this very carefully. The Demon Blade. Let's go to the Trove. And then I need to remember to drop things. You don't want to walk in with all your slots filled up. Let's just drop these random rings. Alright, and let's go. Alright, so the dream would be, first of all, something with Aralek. Secondly, if we could still just get a giant club of chaos. Alright, so we got some potions, not too exciting. An artifact hat, let's ID that. RF minus, RC plus plus plus, RN plus, int plus 3. Okay, this is interesting. We have full RF already. So the -1 RF, I don't think really bothers us. In fact, we might even still have, no, we don't have max RF. So we'd have 2 pips, which is plenty, particularly when we have 300 HP. But this would then let us have that point of RN that we won't get so hurt by those shadow dragons, especially when Zom keeps changing monsters into shadow dragons. We don't lose the int, and then I guess the RC is nice, but kind of irrelevant. So I think we'll do this. Trading a 3rd pip of RF for a pip of RN, I think seems fine. We don't care about a robe, it's too light. Cloak of resist poison, don't care about. It's already on our armor. Some artifact amulets. That's an acrobat one, that's kind of meh. This is an acrobat one though, that's MR plus, Dex plus 2, and Slay plus 2. Alright, this one I think I like. So we're currently using a +4 amulet of protection. It's not that exciting. This one gives us extra MR, but the more exciting bit is probably the extra sling. And let's see, the extra dex might give us some more evasion too. If I can put it on. It did, 1 extra point. So we're trading 4 shield and reflection in order to have extra MR, acrobat when we're walking, 1 extra evasion at all other times, and slay +2 at all other times. That is worth. And that is it. Okay, so that was not too exciting. We didn't get any giant clubs at all. Not even one to brand. No RLX rings. Alright, so another interesting thing about this is apparently we have maxed MR now. So this ring of the dolphin that's MR plus and MP plus 9, we probably don't need. So I think that means we go acquire jewelry. And maybe we'll still get the elect. So we want, let's pick up our items. Let's go find acquirement. Your beak shortens and softens into a mouth. Your thick fur recedes somewhat. You feel genetically unstable. You feel less cold resistant. That's okay. Stop it. Just keeps doing stuff. Alright, so we go jewelry. It's a new artifact amulet, spirit and RF. We're troll. We've got 300 HP, so we're not worried for health. But if we were a lower HP species, having guardian spirit would give us 40 more HP, which would be amazing. So no good there. We've got another one we can buy. Stop it. I don't know how to get there because of the fire. Come on now. You are outlined in light. Alright, jewelry. Let's get the RLX. Come on now. Acrobat RLX. Okay, good. We did it. At the final hour, we pulled the RLX out. Okay. So we're not going to wear this generally, but we're going to keep that as a swap so that against any storm dragons, against any electric golems, we can get RLX if need be. I mean, we have 6 potions of resistance, but it's always nice to be able to get unlimited RLX too. Alright, so time for Zot, I guess. We got our 4 runes. There's no need to go to the slime pits. Let's actually try to win this thing. Okay. But as for another ring, okay, so we don't need the MR ring. It means we could potentially wear this minus telly ring in Zot. And I don't know, I kind of joked about it, I kind of didn't. But I actually think it would be somewhat legit to use it. Because... Oh wait, we need amnesia scrolls. I remember now. There's one... No? There's one we can buy in Elf. Apparently that's closer. Okay, because Passage of Galubia is no longer going to work, so there's no point even having it. And then we want to learn LRD. Oh, what am I doing? Alright. Change my mind again. Alright. Change my mind again. Okay. Trying to pick a letter that I feel happy with it on. I'm happy now. Alright. So we got LRD. We're ready. So yeah, the minus telly ring. When Zom takes you on a wild ride in Zot, if you're in Zot 5, he might be putting you in the lungs. But even when he does it anywhere, you're in a place where you could land right next to a cursed skull, or cursed toe, I mean, and a bunch of other enemies. Surrounded, maybe Tiamat's there as well. There's an orb of fire. In order to teleport out of that, all your teleports are delayed. So it can be really dangerous, or it is really dangerous. But if you put minus telly on, I believe he will not then take you on a wild ride. A part of me wants to just not worry about it and just let Zom do his thing. I mean, we've come this far with Zom doing Zom things, so maybe we'll just let him. If we get teleported, we get teleported. Here's a curse toe. Really good way to fight him is to just make a kill hole. If we put a lightning spire behind us, that will stop him from making a mushroom behind us. And then, is he really not coming? Oh, there he is. Okay. He had to wait for these to time out, I guess, to get past them. But he can't hurt you. All he can do is torment. He has no attack. He has no damage spells that will actually take you to 0 HP. So if you fight him yeah, see, there we go. Let's go for a ride. Here it is, in action. But if you fight the cursed toes one at a time, you cannot die. Alright, same thing. We're going to kill her again. We're going to go invis. Invis is really useful here in Zot. Death Cobs can't see invis, Draconians can't see invis, some of the dragons can't. So Storm Dragons can't see invis. We went back into view, but he's nearly dead. Alright, let's get back in our kill hole. Let's regen, and we should also Song of Slaying while we're in a kill hole here. Any fire dragons? Oh, we're going for a ride again. Alright, so maybe we should put the minus telly ring on. Like, we started off Zot here. In the first 2 minutes, we've already been taken for a ride twice. Zom loves messing with you in Zot. He really, really loves it in Zot 5 as well. It can be brutal. It's alright, we just keep digging kill holes. Okay, so there's a metal wall there, which means we're going to get double zapped by the Storm Dragon, so I want to put our Aralek on. Oh yeah, okay, we did put it on. Yeah, okay, we've got Aralek. Good. Keep regen up. Switch back to our other amulet. Alright. I mean, we get 30 evasion when we're just walking. So, I mean, we can always put Spy down and walk with our 30 evasion. Also, if we do get teleported around by Zom, I mean... Oh, that was the warp. Okay, it wasn't Zom. But if we do get teleported around and we're just waiting for a new teleport to kick in to get us out, we're going to have a lot of evasion as long as we're not fighting. Apparently we have Ice Blast wands on auto pickup. I don't think we really need those. No, we're not carrying one. Which just reminded me, we have so much gold. I really should just go buy that box of base. I'm going to be lazy though. We've got one already. I never remember to use that one as it is. Having two won't change much, I think. Okay. As long as I'm not getting double zapped, if it's just the one Storm Dragon, I'm not worried. New book had Ignition, Tornado, Shatter. Book of Tempest. Here's a Gold Dragon. They can see invis. Alright, so one done. Let's regen before we go down. We've got enough magic mapping just to map every floor. This looks fun. This looks fun. This looks like a really fun floor. Let's take the hatch up. Alright, Shadow Dragon. Well, we've got a point of RN now. So those guys hurt much less. And they don't drain us as badly either. Let's keep going. I like how Auto Explore immediately wants to take us into the middle of whatever this is. I mean, to be fair, that's probably half the floor, so it's kind of hard to avoid, but still. Okay. I don't know why I wasn't afraid of the Moth of Wrath there, even though we had a gold dragon. I probably should have been. I didn't respect it though. Berserked gold dragons hit like trucks. So the play that we could have done was to read a Scroll of Fear. We've even got the spell. We've got more hexes now, so we can cast Cause Fear just fine now. What's the spell power on that? Medium, so not great. But anyway, low MR on Moths of Wrath, so you're likely to just fear them away. In which case, then you can fight the thing that you're worried about without it getting berserked. Our elect goes on. That's an electric golem. Our elect goes off. Here's an electric golem. Our elect goes on. You can't explain that. Our elect goes on. Our elect comes off. You can't explain it. Let's go invis, because this is a pack of draconians. I probably should be walking back to the stairs, especially when I get sniped by the Dispelling Breath. So the draconians, even though they can't see you, they can guess where you are. And if they guess and are lucky enough to hit you with Dispelling Breath, it will take your invis off. I should go upstairs to rest before we go on a wild ride again. Alright, let's go. We're trying to pick up glowing cloaks. At this stage we can just ID it. It's +2 plain. Zone, where's our giant club of chaos? Well, there's an enchant weapon, so we can have a +7 giant spiked club of flaming. But no chaos weapons from Zom, not even one. It's been kind of sad. Did our spectral weapon get teleported? Wow, I didn't know that was a thing. Apparently that's a thing. Okay, so you could die like this. If your spectral weapon got teleported and then next to something that then started sharing its damage with you. Wow. Alright, so this is the situation, the exact situation I was talking about, where there are a whole bunch of different shadow dragons at once. This is why I wanted the RN. We may as well go invis. Some of these dragons can't see us, the storm and the fire ones. I'm also gonna Song of Slay. Feel my power. Okay, nice. We just coroned a few of them. Wow, okay, well, whatever. At this point it doesn't really matter, but Zom just gave us a potion of experience. So we could put it all into throwing, which I noticed is turned off because we had a skill target at 10. So let's turn our throwing back on. We want to keep training that as long as we have the manual. Alright, and we're already level 27, so it's much less exciting. We didn't even get a free level out of it. Alright. Keep regen up. We're Slay +5 right now. Slay +9. What a spell. +9 slaying from a level 2 spell. How is that balanced? That is Tiamat. A bunch of things just got confused, including us. Okay. Tiamat, if you don't know, terrifying. Interesting. Because we can steal her cloak if we can kill her. Extremely scary. Look at her damage, just her raw damage. She can hit for up to 60, plus her Bardiche, plus another 45 off a tail slap. And how much damage is a Bardiche? 18 damage. So that is almost, no, that is over 130 damage in one go, right? No, it's almost 130. So just her attacks alone are crazy. And then she has every bolt because she has, as a breath, because she has lots of hit dice, they all really, really hurt. What I might do though is try, okay, that didn't really help. try the Wand of Clouds. Maybe we could get her in, say, Freezing Clouds or something. Alright, so let's bring her back. She's super scary. So if we're going to fight her, which it looks like I'm doing, we want to Agi, we want to Might, we want to put a spectral, a lightning spire down, and we want to use spectral energy weapon. She just dispelling bolt, breath, death stuff. Oh, that's unfair. Okay, let's go again. Agi, Might. Okay, and let's also make a summon Mana Viper to help us. It's too dumb to figure out that it needs to walk around the back. Oh well. Okay. Alright, well we could kill her just on her own. So Tiamat's always scary, don't ever underestimate her. But particularly if you fight her at the same time as all of her, she's often with a pack of scary draconians. Alright, so we get her cloak, dragon skin cloak. It's a +4 cloak. It has an interesting property in that it can give you protection from most elemental attacks. So the way that it works is if you get hit by something, it then might give it to you. It's not like you have it at all times, so if you're relying on this as your only point of RF, don't do that. Not good. So the thing is, do we actually want to use it? So it's a great cloak, but I really like the invis that we're using. The invis is really powerful. We could get invis off this ring, but we'd be losing our MP, which is probably okay. We've got 41 MP at this stage, and we're not lacking for MR. We'd have 3. Oh wait, no, it's okay because we're still wearing the Aralek amulet. Alright, good. So we get our MR back this way. Now we're fine. Then we can put... what can we put on? I could have sworn we had a plus... oh, yeah, this one. This ring, it's a plus invis ring. Well, no, we can put it on when and if we need it. Oh, we'll just walk around with it. I'm lazy. And then we can wear the dragon skin cloak. Gives us extra AC, gives us extra protection, a 3rd pip of RF. I mean, that's not too exciting, but whatever. Alright, on we go. Just quick check. Yeah, okay. And just looking, we've got 16 evasion, so this ring that we're wearing is giving us 1 extra evasion. There you go. Totally worth. Throwing to 13. Nice. Just want to be on the lookout. There aren't any Moss of Wrath in here with all those gold dragons and the like. This is so annoying. I have to hit the auto explore button every time to pick up every one of these things of gold. Alright, I'm over it. Go to our auto pickup. Let's go down to gold and turn gold off auto pickup. We don't need more gold now and it's really annoying me. That's a +1 hat, not exciting. Okay, I'm picking up vulnerability scrolls. They can be really useful with fear, because fear works on MR. So if you halve something's MR, you have a much better chance of then fearing it away. Magic map. Alright, here come the draconians, so let's bust out our invis. That's on our new ring that we're wearing. Found a scroll of acquirement. I don't know what we're going to do with that. We're flickering, so our invis is about to run out. Oh, there's a ghost. Mesmeralda's ghost. He is a legendary hill fighter of Bio. Oh, that's sad. Alright, so because we're about to come back into vision, we're going to dig our kill hole. Let's do Song of Slaying 2. Why is They're flame here. Did I do that? That was Zom. Okay, he made flame clouds. And let's see. Yeah, see, so our we have our third pip of RF here, so presumably that's coming from the dragon skin cloak because we've been standing in fire. Let's keep our regen up. Alright, got him. A manual of throwing is finished. That's okay. I want to keep training throwing, but now that there's no manual, we'll just train it normally and we'll focus our fighting. Alright, so what do we do with acquirement now? I guess we go jewelry again. What else would we do? We could go armor. No, it's not that exciting. Let's go jewelry. It's a new ring. It's another minus telly ring that's probably better than the other minus telly ring. Is that true? They're pretty similar, in fact. It's basically dex plus 5 versus strength plus 3. We can just use the other one. It doesn't make a big difference. Yeah, no it does, because if we're using the minus telly ring, it probably means that we still want to be able to go invis. Okay, yeah, so that's a better choice. We'll go invis here. It's unlikely to help us too much because the Quicksilver Dragon can see invis, and every time it hits us with Quicksilver Bolt, it's going to dispel our invis. So how about we'll put a projectile. We'll just curare it. We missed. Let's put the spire where it can actually help. Oh, what happened there? Was that Zom? Yeah, that was Zom. Okay, so we went for a wild ride. We're slowed. That's okay. Let's jump in a kill hole. Oh god, we're dying. Okay, so now that we're in our kill hole, let's go invis. So these draconians stop just nailing us. We've done a liquid's latification. Let's keep regen up. Ah, Zom. In that case, I don't mind this teleport. It wasn't too bad. Humdy Dumdy Dum. He turned the yellow draconian into a minotaur. That is not how I like it, Zom. That's not fair. The teleport was bad enough. Now you're gonna throw us into the middle of everyone. I'm gonna dig another kill hole. He has Crystal Spear. We need to watch out for that. Okay, let's keep our regen up. We've got -8 corrosion right now, in fact. How much a bigger deal of that? We've got 6 cancellations. That's probably a pretty big deal. It's -8 slaying, if nothing else, ignoring the fact that our AC is getting tanked too. So I'm going to cancellation that. You can get rid of corrosion immediately. Let's regen again, now that we just took it off. Do we need a buff up here? Not really. I think we're okay. And we'll Song of Slay, because we know there are a lot of things hanging out there. Stop corroding us. Why are they all yellow? Oh, okay. The other guys didn't come. Interesting. Yeah, they're all here. Why didn't they come? It's okay. We can go invis again. Wow. That took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attempts. Anyway, I hope you're seeing how dangerous Zom is in Zot. That was pretty rough. And they're still all coming. Keep raging up, keep singing. We get dispelled. Go again. For science, I would like to know what this Quicksilver Dragon Scales does. So we're 4131. Apparently we couldn't pick it up. We're going for a ride again. Wow. He he took us for a ride that landed us on a teleport trap. Oh, sorry, an alarm trap square. That is insanely unfair. You feel jittery. We just got an innate blink ability again. That is insane. That is so unfair. Let's go for a wild ride. By the way, everything on the floor now knows where you are. What? I don't want to be here. Fighting those draconians right next to a Zot trap could do all sorts of mean things. He has a whip of distortion, that's okay. If we get sent to the abyss at this point, we don't really care. If we get teleported on the level, well, we've already done that a bunch of times too. Let's make a kill hole. We're going to sing. Oh god, okay, that's now Catoblopus. We don't want to be in the kill hole anymore. But we happen to be standing in this magical condensation. So for the moment, he can't hit us with calcifying dust. So let's portal projectile large rocks at him. Please die. Oh god, we got blinked again. We'll just go back upstairs. That's a crystal sphere, that hurts. We should also, these are two black ones that have electric. We should put on our electric Aralek amulet. Okay, taking this really slow in case we take another crystal spear to the face. Zom gave us a haste, which is good. Alright, we're okay. Oh boy. The Chaos Knight struggles are real. Alright, quickly back to the stair. There's a lot of draconians there. In fact, back to our kill hole, that's even better. Good. Enchant armor scroll. I think there's basically no armor that we have that we can enchant. So we may as well just drop it. Oh yeah, I wanted to check the Quicksilver Dragon. Just to find out. So we are 41-16. This is 37-16. So yeah. Less AC, but potentially the MR could be... Sorry, less AC, but the MR might be very valuable to you. You feel less in control of your magic. Iridescent scales grow over your body. I didn't want that. Makes our summon Mana Viper more difficult. Oh well. On to Zot 4. Let's magic map this. This looks like more Vault shenanigans. Wait, how are we seeing invis? Did we get... Oh, we still have supernaturally acute eyesight. I thought we lost that, but apparently not. I should not be running at the draconians. We've made it this far. It would be a shame to get too lazy and then just die. Just because I've started running at enemies. This looks like a really good time to read a Fierce Scroll. These ghost moths are going to steal all our magic points. We've got at least one Storm Dragon. There's another one over there. We've got Tentacle Monstrosity coming. Let's see if we can fear them. Alright, we got a bunch of stuff. And then we're going to start running away. There's one Berserk Storm Dragon who was running at us but got distracted by the Spire. MVP Spire. Okay. If you're going to Spectral Weapon against a Quicksilver Dragon, be careful that both of you aren't going to get hit by the breath because you're going to share your damage between you. Let's go Invis. Alright, Som notices you. That's not what I want. Just want to be left alone. That is 4 Storm Dragons at once. We need Aralek. Let's keep our regen up. I don't mind if they go berserk. It's probably in some ways better for us. Because then they're not going to shoot their storm breaths at us. That's a cursed toe. Let's dig a kill hole so that we can fight him. We'll put the spire behind us so that he can't put a mushroom there. Too easy. Why is there a vampire here? I guess this might be a vampire themed vault. Yeah, seems like something like that because he's a lich and a necromancer. What happened there? Oh, wait, what? The lich cast a spell at us. But why does this look like shadow creatures? Odd. I don't know. Maybe one of those monsters was carrying a scroll of summoning or something? Seems weird. While he's behind the water, we can throw our 171 large rocks. We're throwing with 1.3 delay now. And let's fly over there. We could just skip this vault, but I mean, all the content we've done so far, we've done crypt, we've done let's put a projectile, we've done abyss and vaults. Good. Didn't even need to get our mana vipers out there. The large rocks did most of the job. Will this time though, because yeah, here come the liches. Can apply that anti-magic bite. Oh, a lot of books. Oh yeah, which reminds me, we should probably get deflect missiles. I should not be fighting a lich while standing in a cloud of seething chaos. That is crazy. Could paralyze us. That was so dumb. Oh wait, it's harder to cast our spells again. Okay, never mind. We won't bother with deflect missiles. At this point, we're up to Zot 5 now. I think we can last without it. But it could be something we could cast, even though it looks like we might not. If we took our armor off, if we wielded wizardry, if we even potentially quaffed our 11 brilliance potions, we could probably get it off. I think we should do it. I'm giving Zom the chance to teleport us around in Zot 5. I think we should take every advantage we can get. I'm going to drop these magic mapping scrolls now because we have no more use for them. Let's go get deflect missiles. It's in our spell level. Is that right? No. What? Isn't it in the Book of Enchantment? Why is deflect missiles a useless thing? Oh, because it's judging that we don't have enough spell levels for it. Yeah, that's okay. We'll grab an amnesia. We don't need poisonous vapors anymore. I'd rather, anytime we could use poisonous vapors, I'd probably rather just portal projectile a large rock. So goodbye poisonous vapors. Hello deflect missiles. We may as well buy the cheaper one, even though we have 3,000 gold. Whatever. Someone's trying to kill us by summoning orcs. I don't think that's quite going to do it at this stage of the game zone. Alright, Book of Enchantments. So we get... Unfortunately, it adds no spells to your library. Oh. Am I wasting money? Is deflect missiles just in our spell library already? Looks like it. My bad. Okay, now I understand why it was a useless item. Whoops. It's level 6, so we actually need a few more spell levels. Zom's really trying to kill us. I don't like that he's this angry heading into Vaults 5. It's not a good sign. Okay, what else can we amnesia? Let's say Song of Slaying. As useful as Song of Slaying has been, in Zot 5, I don't really want to die to the noise. Not that I'm really afraid of it, it's just that I don't want to think about anymore what spells we should get rid of. Okay, so now we can learn Deflector Missiles. Goes to R. It looks like we can't cast it because it's really high fail rate. But we can go get Wizardry. There's a Ring of Wizardry. So we can pick that up, we can put that on. Okay, I'm just messing around with our stuff. So we can put the Wizardry on. That lowers our chances a bit. We can take our armor off, lowers it down to 47% chance to fail. Alright, at this point, even though it's really dangerous, that was pretty funny actually, because we took our armor off, so we lost our poison, and then we made Noxious Clouds. So let's go again. Got it. Okay, Deflector Missiles. Non-degenerate way to do it. There you go. So we're much more survivable from bolts now. Alright, so back to Zot 5, where Zom is almost certainly going to mess with us here. If I've learnt anything this run, it's that he likes taking us for a ride. This might be better. Alright, and did I X out the entrance? No, I didn't. So Auto Explore might have run us straight in there. We're doing everything out here first. Alright. Let's fight these guys one at a time. Hum-de-dum-de-dum. Alright, so we just got nailed by the Dispelling Breath, so we're going to have to go cast. Oh, we just got confused. Oh, okay, we went for a ride. So he confused us, and then he put us in this chamber next to 4 Orbs of Fire. So I can't say I'm surprised, but this is why it's actually legit when you are playing with Zom to wear a minus telly item in Zot 5. So he doesn't do this because he loves it. He loves putting you in the lungs like this. Alright, well, first things first, we need to get rid of this confusion. Alright, we also need to immediately teleport because we are not fighting 4 Orbs of Fire and 2 electric golems at once. So, re-teleport. We've been netted. That is terrifying. It's probably okay. We're going to blink out of it in a sec. But before that, I really want to put Aralek on because there are 2 electric golems and we have no Aralek. In fact, no, I changed my mind. Instead, let's quaff a resistance potion. That will guarantee that we get the 3rd pip of RF as well as the Aralek. Okay, now let's blink out of the net. Oh god, this is so much stuff. This is why you don't have the ability to be teleported in Zot 5. Okay, fortunately no Moss of Wrath here. What do we do? How about we read a Fear Scroll? Okay, it got a bunch of the Draconians. And I think let's haste. So we don't know for sure that we're going to get out of here. This teleport might take us to just here. Might take us to right here. Might leave us in the lungs still, in which case that doesn't really help us much. So we want to be buffed up and ready to keep doing stuff if we have to. I'm going to blink again. This is a bit better. Gonna start running. In fact, what I'm going to do is jump on this teleport trap. So it will teleport us while our teleport scroll is still going. And that will give us the option to then assess where we land. If we like it, we can read another teleport scroll to stop teleporting. And if we don't, then it's going to kick in soon. So let's do that. We didn't go anywhere. We went down a few tiles. So now we wait. We still got our other teleport up. We should go invis as well. Okay, good. Okay, our surroundings seem different. Good. Let's get to the stair. Let's rest up. But yeah, that's we got a good sneak peek at what we've got coming. A lot of orbs of fire, a lot of draconians, orb guardians, electric golems. It's all happening. All right. So here comes the orb of fire. Oh, fight to survive mortal. Okay, fortunately it wasn't a shadow creatures. It was just some random thing. So Zom's trying to kill us again. Orbs of fire can't open doors. So we can deal with this first. We've still got our Lekon. And then we'll deal with the orb of fire. In that case we want... Oh no, we don't have our Lekon because we used the potion. Okay, so things you want to know against an orb of fire. Don't use a spectral weapon. The fireball is going to share your damage between you. Do use mana vipers because they will apply anti-magic to the orb of fire. We feel frail. That's really unfortunate. You feel stupid. Also unfortunate. You feel frail again. This one orb of fire just gave us double frail. Our HP went from 300 to 247. Trying to mutate out of that when we have so many mutations is almost certainly not going to work. So I think we just have to live with that. That is so annoying. Double frail. I don't know. Maybe we'll try... No. So if we lose all our RF, we're in trouble. Mana Vipers for anti-magic. And then we fight. Oh yeah, we need deflect missiles again. Wait, let's wait. Because this guy's going to dispel it. Okay. Now we go deflect missiles. We put on our wizardry. Take off our armor. Cast it. Wait for the contam. You feel healthier, you feel slightly disorientated, your hooves look more like feet, you no longer feel cold resistant. Okay, it's alright. We've got 3 pips of our RC off something we're wearing. Our hat. Okay. Just doubly frail. Damn it. Alright, deflecting missiles is back. On we go. The next time we get taken for a ride, it's a lot scarier because we have much less HP. Especially because of how much noise we made and how many things we woke up when we got teleported into the lungs. We want to run around outside a bunch. Our elec goes on. Oh wow, he immediately dispelled our deflect missiles. We blundered into a Zot trap. Great. It was shadow creatures, but fortunately not too bad. Alright, so here we go again. Good. Alright. We did the ritual. This stuff is all still here? How? Definitely do not take your armor off downstairs because while you have no armor on, Zom might teleport you. You feel clever, your feet thicken and deform. Okay, so yeah, we saw a permanent teleport trap. That's not a Mana Viper. Oh dear, okay, so we're getting destroyed here. Alright, because he's double zapping us with electricity. Okay, so new plan. Resistance. Let's get haste up because this is going really badly. So we've got our elec now. And let's start quaffing some of our 14 heal wounds potions. Alright. So I think we can fight now. Okay, yeah. Fighting the Orb of Fire and then not having our elect while getting double zapped by an Ancient Lich was not good. We also immediately lost our deflector missiles again. But this is showing us, so there's the permanent teleport trap in there. A lot of things are awake, so they're all getting scattered around the level. Got it. Orb of Fire again. Let's get the anti-magic. It's just such a good mutation list and then very frail. Let's go again. Shift X, Control F to forget the floor like that. It doesn't appear to be anything else out here. I lied, there's an Orb of Fire. Got him. Alright, so now what we're going to do is break our way into the Zot chamber. So we learnt LRD for this reason, purely this reason. We have no Earth Magic training. That's a lie. We have 3 Earth Magic training, but we don't have much. But let's see. So if we just look at our spell power normally, we have only 3. That's not enough to break these stone walls. We need 6. So we're going to wield our Staff of Earth, and now we'll have a look. Does that take us up to 6? It doesn't. It only takes us to 4, but we can now quaff a Potion of Brilliance. And hopefully 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Indeed, that gives us enough spell power. So now even with the very little training we have, we can try to blow these walls open. Alright, got it, and we immediately get an Orb of Fire who comes and tries to mutate us. We can shut the door though. It can go around, it's clever. It's alright, we outplayed it. Let's go shut that door too. Alright, now we're ready to fight. I want to dig this so that monsters don't have to go over the Zot trap. Alright, throwing to 16. Good. So we can walk in through here. It's much safer. We don't have to worry with whatever traps are over here. Much safer for us leaving, as well as if we get taken for a ride, because if we land in this chamber, we can just run out through the hole that we made. Okay, yeah, so it's a permanent teleport trap, so exactly, it lets us skip that nonsense. Let's go do the same thing on the other side, which is actually, it's the better stair because, so it's the better side to do it because it's right next to a stair. So if we open this, I mean, we know what's in there because we went in there, but say we opened it and there were 10 orbs of fire at once, we just go back upstairs. We quaff Brilliance. We need to wield the Staff of Earth, not the blowgun. I know some of you blowgun enthusiasts would be very excited by that, but we need the Staff of Earth. Let's go again. We have heaps of Brilliance potions, so I don't mind just resting to get our MP back. But if we only had limited amounts, we could have always quaffed in Ambrosia or magic potions to get our magic back while we still were in need of the Brilliance. Alright, so let's portal projectile. While this Orb of Fire approaches, we can nail him with a few large rocks, and then we get to go upstairs. So that is the exact thing I was talking about with being able to dodge stuff by blowing it open and then being on the stairs. Because if you had come in this way, when you meet those two orbs of fire, you're not getting away from them. But 3 orbs of fire? But this way we can. Strange energies flashing everywhere. Just want to get rid of the frail. Takes me back to much earlier in this run where we were extremely frail. It's like a return to our roots, I guess you might say. Deflect the missiles time. Kind of nervous. Very safe from missiles. Alright, good. Alright, on we go. We've been confused. Oh, so I'm just confused everyone. Alright, well the spy is not confused. And while we're just sitting here, while confused, not moving, we're getting our bonus evasion from the amulet of the acrobat. That's OP. it's not really, but it's really funny. The synergy. Alright, so let's check this side. See what trap is over here. Nothing. Okay, it might have just been, say, like a spear trap or something. Can import that to us. Hey, new requirement. Do we go jewelry again? I guess we do. Okay. That's I think that's the better plus invis ring now, maybe. It doesn't really matter. We don't need it at this point. Okay, we've got 3 Orb Guardians coming at us at once. Yeah, okay. We're really strong. Our giant club at this point just murders them. But if we were worried, it would be a decent time to read a Scroll of Summoning. Other things we could do is we could read the Scroll of Vulnerability to halve their MR, and then we could fear them away. That's a pretty effective way to deal with Orb Guardians. But only while they're still sane. You cannot fear a berserked enemy, so if a Moth of Wrath has zerked one, too late. We've got an Orb of Fire coming. Well, while the Orb Guardian's standing in front of us and protecting us from shots from the Orb of Fire, let's portal projectile some rocks in. Nice, we destroyed the Orb of Fire with large rocks. Powerful. Oh, okay. I thought that was Zom. It's just a permanent teleport trap. We might actually be winning this game. I don't want to jinx it, but we are getting close. Shift X Control F to do one more last scope around. Zom just can't help himself. He's just messing with stuff. He's giggling. Alright, I think we're good. Okay, so in this case what we want to do... Oh, well, we want to get more nets. We didn't set it off. Okay, picked it up, good. Okay, so in this case what we want to do, we've blown open the side and we know there's a stair right there. So I'm happy to just walk out rather than teleport out, which is what I usually do. So we can import the orb. Works best if you quaff Brilliance first because it's very heavy. And as soon as you import it, the orb run's going to start. Remember to pick it up. That's a Hell Sentinel. We can net him with 100% guarantee. Like that, and then we run. Net him again. And by 100% I mean 99%. Would have been 100 if I portal projectiled it. Which is something I haven't done. I should have shown that to you. Using portal projectile with nets is so funny. Alright, and let's see. Yeah, no, we're good like this. Okay, so GD0. There's another Hell Sentinel. We'll just net him again. And again. And then casually walk upstairs while he's netted. Earth Frog. On we go. We may as well rest here at this upstairs until a fiend shows up, and then we'll leave. It's just going to give us a bit more of our HP back. We've got Password here too, which is very useful on the Oberon. And we GD0. Here's a Seraph. Not one that we really want to fight. I don't think it didn't even notice us, so maybe we just get to sneak around it. It's sort of guarding all the upstairs though. What I would like to do maybe is just read a teleport scroll and hope that we just end up on this side of the level, and then we'll just go back upstairs. Yeah, like that. Pretty much exactly what I was planning. You feel clumsy. Thanks, Zon. Some parting mutations. Tormentor comes into view. Alright, D1 final boss. Let's get out of vision of it. Now we can go invis. That was the blink. That's not what I meant to do. Let's go invis. If it can't see us, it's not going to torment us. And I think we've done it. We have done it. Can't believe we actually did it. Alright. So after how many attempts? 8 attempts or something like this. I can't look it up this way. I can look it up like this. It's not working there. But something like 8 attempts of Troll Chaos Knight, and we have finally done it. Okay, I give up on this. And it was not easy, let me tell you. I'm sure if you've been watching these, I'm sure you're aware. It was definitely not easy. But we managed to do it. Unfortunately, never given a giant spike club of chaos, which would have been fun. So that's a shame. But still fun all the same. Some kept it exciting. I hope you've seen over and over again how bad giant clubs are. Admittedly, extremely strong once you get them to min delay. No question there. Highest base damage weapon in the game. When you can use it, it is great. It is the problem of getting there. And especially when you consider that the only 2 species that can use it, trolls and ogres, have low AC, they have low evasion, and they're good with shields. It never makes sense. But anyway, won a game with one here this time. So maybe we can even start streaking again. This is my first win in 4 or 5 games. I killed the Formicid. I killed the Gnoll that was doing a turn count speedrun. We won a Fairy Dragon in there, but that wasn't online, so it doesn't really count. And there was something else that we killed. Oh yeah, about 1 million trolls. We killed 8 trolls or something. So it feels nice to win. Alright, the next game, it's going to be a 15 rune run. I'm actually quite excited about it. So I hope you'll all come back for that one. See you later.